I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Cardinals stroll away with a 14-point win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Greg German is on the move, as you see, as he accepts a pretty good offer to leave his current club. 6 years, $5.6 million, plus a $1.1 million signing bonus. Craig Nall will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract with the Patriots.
In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Seahawks win their 4th game of the year. The Chiefs lost this one, but will stay at number 2 in the AFC West. Werewolves of London Fletcher get another good performance in the win and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Javon Walker won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. Doctors confirming the worst this week, a torn hamstring. And that'll put him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Plaxico Burress sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. It's a torn calf muscle, and the doctors are estimating he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now, on to even bigger news, as you may have already heard. Corey Dillon said he knew his season was over the second he went down. And indeed, his club will need to find someone to pick up the rushing slack. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Takeo Spikes is going to find himself on the shelf, and that will be a major blow to his team. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Reggie Wayne pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Colts beat the Vikings. Redskins, Lions. Clinton Portis wants to get his team inside field goal range. Gets the handoff at the 42. Oh, he may do more than that. He shakes two. He could go all the way. Touchdown. The Redskins win this one by the final score of 23-7. In the land of the crab cakes, Baltimore, we had the Ravens put on a display and win by 21 points. Over in the stadium, we had the Panthers fall by 10 points. The Broncos defense held their opponents to under 50 rushing yards in their win at Invesco Field at Mile High. The Bengals won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Redskins. The Bears lost this one, but will stay at number 1 in the NFC North. Saints, Chargers. Terrell Owens is split out at the 3-yard line and takes the quick hitch, touchdown. The Chargers go on to win this by the final score of 45-0. Alex Brown stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. And last but not least, we had the Patriots come away victorious. So we're more or less at the midpoint of our season, things starting to take shape just a bit in our playoff race. Here's the men that got my prime-time players game balls. If they get their way, we will see them come postseason. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.